Well, now we're live. Hello, everyone. I am back with Cryo stuff. I'm going to be working on Cryo's rig today, so setting up the skeleton for animating it. I'm here with several patrons.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, we're just going to hang out and work on this while we get up to various shenanigans.
So, could you hear what I was playing just then?
I was in the bathroom, so I couldn't.
What's it? Sappy. Alright, I'm gonna play something.
Alright, play.
Tell me if you can hear it.
Speaking of playing something, let's see what music I
don't hear
nothing listen to.
Did you hear it at all?
No. Was the wind just perfectly, like, aligning the sound waves to hit the microphone at one time?
Maybe it's just voices. I'm just gonna put on some Spectacular Spider-Man. See if you can hear that.
Yeah. It might be Discord noise.
That's all I have on speed dial right now.
But the voice.
All I have is Spectacular Spider-Man. It's the only thing I have left.
You know what I could put on? Because it's pretty good music. Where is... There we go. No question.
Maybe that guy's voice is just the right frequency to be picked
I don't
up.
know.
I'm gonna go back to that guy's channel and see if I can listen to other videos, or the same video actually.
Oh, now I can hear something. Peggy, what are you doing, buddy?
Why does this guy's voice get through? But I played something louder, right?
Yeah, I know. I don't know.
I was blasting Ray Dow's theme, like hoping that would come through. What if I get really close? Why did it turn it off?
There we go. Now it's working. Okay. How am I? I'm doing alright. Just a typical Friday, I suppose. When is Acro coming to the game? I have no idea. And even if I did, I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I gotta open up both the streams now so that I can keep an eye on the chats.
I can see both chats and OBS, thankfully, but I don't know if I have any like moderation tools through OBS. I think auto
I just
mod will
realized
work
what's
good
playing.
enough
This
anyway.
I was like, why do I recognize this music? It's Terminids.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Hey, Tappy. I guess I'll fucking shoot you then. Bitch. Alright. Okay.
It's too bad the official soundtrack doesn't have Illuminate yet on it. Because this is the official soundtrack I grabbed.
The official soundtrack also doesn't have that one unused bot theme
Yeah, the one with the
that
vocals.
I'm still waiting to hear. It's weird. This music sounds like home, dude. Like, I have so many hours.
It's good music.
It's weird, because it's like, even though I've played that game for like nearly 700 hours, and most of that is on Terminids, this song still hasn't gotten annoying or anything, right?
I think
You know,
it's...
there's some songs that get there, but
I think it benefits from how dynamic the music is. Like this, for example, the official one is just like all the tracks together. Like in a moment, it's gonna start playing Bile Titan, but like having that, like, I think that's a really nice thing in games in general, is music that's dynamic based on what's happening. Yeah, like there's Bile Titan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was something that was really cool in Bayonetta, actually, out of all games I could mention right now, is a lot of the boss fights had like the boss fights themselves, triggers were tied to like parts of the music. So like certain things wouldn't happen until like certain parts of the song played, which was really cool. And it made for some really cool moments.
Yeah. Because each faction has what? They're like base combat music, their ambient, like when there's no fight going on.
Yeah, there's like ambient, there's threats nearby, there's baby threats, there's moderate threat, and then I guess this would be like the big threat. Yeah.
Which is weird, because you'd think that, the bots would have one for their factory strider, but no.
I mean, I can play the bot one after this, because I don't know. Maybe something will stand out to it.
Well, because, I mean, like, in the first one, right, the big bad unit for the bots was a gigantic siege mech. Obviously, they were automatons back then, but it was called the siege mech.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, the tankiest unit in the game is the factory strider.
Yeah, like I'm gonna guess this is like threats nearby, but they haven't seen you yet, is what this bit is.
Oh, it looks like we've got someone talking about the Monster Hunter inspiration in your stuff. Was Edmontonia inspired by Teostra, or did the boom powder just come about?
Yeah, okay, let me see. So Twitch, do you plan to have Savage Acro? I mean, eventually, but it won't be an official thing. So Acro is based on Joe, and Edmon is based on... Is that a dog bark? What was that? Edmont is based on Tio. No. Acro has some inspiration from Joe. It's not solely like, I'm gonna just make an ARK version of Devil Joe. Like, the inspiration would be the stomp. The adrenaline stuff is actually because Acros are related to Gigas, right? And so my thought is, I feel like anything that's like Giga-esque in ARK should have a rage mechanic. And I think Giga's rage is dumb, so I just tried to make a more interesting rage mechanic. The swelling and stuff that I did on the ASA version, that's definitely like...
Oh. Greg, are you there?
Can you guys hear me on Discord?
I can now.
Okay.
But something happened. Your audio cut for a bit.
Yeah, it looks like my camera cut too. That was weird. It looked like a USB thing. Let me, There we go. Now it's back up. That was weird. If that happens again, I'll probably just turn off video. But Edmontonia is not based on Teostra. Edmontonia, that was actually my wife's idea. I was trying to think of a sponsored creature to do, and I wanted to do an Anki. Or not sponsored, but a vote creature. And I wanted some kind of Anki, and my wife was like, is there like fire stuff in the game? What if it just like ignites fire really good? That's its thing. And so we like rolled with that. But it wasn't actually Teostra inspired at all. It just has overlap because fire gets ignited with powder stuff, and that's pretty much it.
So, I mean, let's be real. Monster Hunter has got such a large roster with such a varied amount of abilities. You're gonna have similarities, right? And it's easy to say, oh, Garuga is based off Monster Hunter because he's named Garuga, but
I think the other thing too is it's like, it's not like Monster Hunter came up with the idea of like powder to ignite fire, right? It's like they just like Teostra, for example, is like a design that's grounded in realism, which a lot of ARK stuff does already. So like that's just where the overlap happens to be, right? Is it's like what is a feasible way for X creature to do Y thing? You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like
explosive powder,
Yeah.
spark powder.
Like, I know, because, like, for example, I've talked about it a million times, but people are like, oh, Cerato is a Spinius. It's not. The reason I made Cerato spiny is because, literally, as dumb as this sounds, Ceratosaurus sounds like serration to me. So I was like, oh, that makes sense. So it'll just be spiky, it'll cut stuff. And then the color scheme is because red and green are complementary colors. That is all. It's not like an Aspinius thing. It's because those colors look good together. Originally, it was actually going to be red with a blue skin color. But then Sappy and I joke, oh, it's for Relegator at that point. Like, so I can't win.
You jump from Pokemon back to Monster Hunter.
But yeah, like I definitely won't deny like complete absence of inspiration, because like Cryo definitely has a little bit of baggy in him, like, but it's not completely like in Cryo's case it would be more like a there should be something that just like torpor stuff. How would that application be? Oh, maybe like baggy sort of deal. Like that's kind of the extent of where that goes.
Kind of unconscious sometimes.
Yeah.
See,
Or like Conka too, for example. Like Conka, the only reason I thought Conka for here, I can probably find the image. Somebody posted an image of Conka in like mod ideas, and for some reason it really struck me as like this is like an ambush predator. I thought I don't know this one. I saw this picture. Somebody posted that in mod ideas, and I was like, this looks like something that would like lunge out of the ground at you. Like that's how it kills you. And so I was like, okay, so it's a sand shark. Like,
yeah, I mean, it's literally
that was
like
all that picture did. Like, was just me being like, it digs. So, yeah.
It digs deep.
It does dig deep. Goes hard.
For me, when I make stuff, I'm just like, yeah, I did take Monster Hunter inspiration from this.
Like, there's nothing wrong with that, right?
Yeah,
like, it's
no,
whatever.
I mean, for me, it's like, you know, I play the franchise, I love the franchise, I'm like, hey, look, yes, this thing is based off of it. Congratulations. Like, oh, is the big sleepy spiky thing? Yes, that is a Spinus. Good job.
It's hard to align
I mean, you know,
bones from the front.
Yeah. So it's like, Monster Hunter's just, you know, really bloody cool. So I'm just like, yeah, I will make that thing based off of that, right?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, Glavenus kind of kicks ass. I will make something with a flaming sword tail. Because, yes. Who was it? Who was the crackpot who linked like one of everything of your things to an ARK thing and like to a Monster Hunter thing? It's like Dinosuchus was Seregios because they both bleed you. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
They had like a.
Oh, it was
list.
probably that, and it's like, oh, it bleeds you, and you only get hurt when you move. It's like,
Yeah, it's like.
it's
that's how
like,
bleeding
man,
works.
it's almost like that's what, like blood loss works. Like you're moving a lot, you're gonna lose blood. Like,
I don't even remember what they had for Brachy, right? They probably just said Gammoth or something.
it's probably
'cause big
Durandros.
stomps. It's like, hey, look, it's big and it's stomp. It's gotta be gamma. Okay. It's not like
It's
a heavy
fine.
animal
Like,
with,
like
you
it's
know,
fine, right? My problem is like, wasn't there a time where someone told me they were like, no, that's a lie. You were inspired by this. That's like, dog.
Yeah, no, it's like I think it was that person who made the list. And then they got banned for it because they were being such an a-hole about it. They were just saying, it's like, no, this is what it was made from. It's like, you're literally talking to the creator and they're saying no.
Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I like, I don't lose anything one way or the other. So, yeah. That was weird.
It's like, Inosuchus beats Seregios had me going crazy, dude. Yeah, because what's it? Oh yeah, and I saw someone say that they thought Dinotherium might have been based on Gamma. Like, no, that was just
because they're elephants. That's
like,
it.
It was all dragon, right? So I remember early on, it's like in the concepting phase, it was gonna like pick up trees or something, and then you scrap that.
Dinotherium, yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, looking at it, I don't see how it would hold them well aside from the trunk, right?
Yeah, it would be tricky. Okay, so that looks good.
Oh yeah, did you see the particle effects they changed for Dinotherium?
I haven't seen them in game yet, but I remember when they were working on it, they were mentioning they were gonna change it to something like a Gigantoraptor.
The defense one looks terrible. The attack one actually looks really nice. I quite like the attack one.
What does the defense one look like?
It looks like fart gas. It's literally green gas.
Is it like the alpha effect, but just green?
No, it's more like, imagine, I guess, Cerato's cloud.
Okay.
In fact, no, honestly, it looks more like the bug repellent cloud. It's just a fart. It's just a green fart. It doesn't look great, but the attack buff looks quite cool. Actually, I'll put up the game and then I can show you.
Yay, I haven't seen it yet.
So yeah, the defense one does not look good. It doesn't scream defense to me. The attack one screams attack because it's angry and red, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the green one, that's I think more healing, right?
Should have made it blue.
Yeah, blue feels more defensive to me, but even then, it's like it's just like a mist.
Okay.
Maybe the wildcard employee listening to this can hear what I said and change it. If there's one of those in the stream.
I'm just imagining like a Ouija board. Is there anyone here?
Phasmophobia? Hello.
Honestly, that would be fun in Repo if that's how they made it, so like dead players could communicate
Like a
with
Ouija board.
alive ones. That's just a Ouija board.
I know there's a mod that makes the talking heads. You can still talk, but it's only the text to speech.
That dude, I want that. That's so funny. So man, the Dinotherium trailer is actually really good. Depps really manages to make this game look good when it's not.
He's trying his best, dude. He's fighting for his life over there.
It's like, the thing is, I feel bad because the level designers are genuinely doing a really good job making the maps look nice.
Yeah.
Nothing to feel
It's
bad
just that
about, I don't think.
That's like, well, I feel bad because they're making the maps look really good, but the gameplay still feels like really old, you know?
Yeah.
Well, you know, maybe that'll change with Lost Colony.
Yeah.
My issue is it's just so like laggy. Like but I think that happens way more when, you know, you put stuff down, base and stuff, which kind of is annoying.
I do actually get more FPS in ASA than in Wilds, though.
I think that might be true. When I'm near a lot of creatures, I got like less FPS, but
Yeah, actually, I need to actually check because maybe my thing has. Okay, no, my thing has frame generation on by default. Let's turn that off and see if that. Never mind. I just lost 30 FPS. Yeah, I get like half. Never mind. I retract my statement. I'm sitting on a solid 40. I did just load in, and it is single player, which is harder on it, but like Wilds, I'm getting like 60, and people are complaining about the optimization for that.
This is
Obviously,
a bit too
complain about the
loud.
optimization.
Okay. Turn it down. Is that better? Less loud now?
I can't hear it at all, bro.
I can hear it.
Oh, I hear it now. Okay.
Will this stream be saved to watch later? I mean, it'll be on Twitch for like a week. It'll be on YouTube for, you know, forever, I guess.
Oh my god. Alright. Here's the particle for you to take a look at when you've got time. That is not great.
Yeah,
It's weird that they
that's
did green, because it doesn't heal. Why wouldn't they just leave it like the orange?
It looks like cartoon, like a cartoon
Like stink
lines.
yeah.
Yeah. Where I need a.
That is a weird
veil.
choice.
food for
Perfect.
thought for
My only inclination why they could probably do that is because maybe the orange blended in with the pack one, since it's like a red orangey wisp effect.
The red one I like though.
Well, yeah, no, I'm saying
That's
the
like a
reason why
totally
they
different
make the-
effect too. Why didn't they just do that effect, but like they could have done that effect but green, and it would have been better. Because those are two
Yeah.
different particles for sure.
Yeah.
Does it change when there's 3 buffs?
Right for female. Nope.
You're only gonna spawn boys now.
Yeah.
Shit, I need to delete that extra life modding thing. Hold on.
you do it.
It does not seem to change with multiple stacks, I don't think.
Strange. Let's see, chatbot, user management, spam filter, spam words, settings, trackmans.
Yeah, it's a weird choice. It literally just looks like stink. And it looks like they're both using maybe the alpha particle, right? Like the leader of the pack, Aloe
Mm-hmm.
one, as like the base, because it's like sitting on its back and then going like backwards. And then they just changed the images.
Okay, so there's 1, 2.
It's funny that we talk about the different threat levels and stuff that the music in Helldivers has, because, you know, Wilds has that now.
Yeah. I was thinking about it last night because I was playing a little bit with a buddy. Is Gravios the only monster that will play the Quake music by itself?
Yeah.
Why isn't he a higher threat?
I think so.
That
Actually,
would,
it's like, I don't...
like, maybe some of the
Just the-
Wyveria stuff does, and I haven't paid close enough attention. But as far as I can recall, Gravios is the only one that will play the Quake theme without there being multiple monsters.
I thought, doesn't Raytheon play the Quake theme in the jungle?
Maybe it does.
It's hard to check because the Quake is pretty similar to the three.
I mean, I guess if you see her in an oil well, you'd be able to tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a Gold Crown Small Gravios in my place last night, Nick, and next to it was a Gold Crown Large, so I saved it as an investigation.
You're just a little guy.
He was very tiny. I was like, oh, I can reach the tail with him standing. He is small. Okay, this seems good. Maybe this one.
I don't want to be that guy, but I'm gonna be that guy, which defeats the purpose of saying I don't want to be that guy.
Uh-oh.
But, sorry, someone asked about, like, what creature's being streamed, and I was just gonna point at the name of the stream.
It's like you got to be that guy, bro.
Damn, Nick, I didn't think you'd be that guy.
No, bro, Suko will not be premium. Confirm. Game to be
Yeah, Suko won't be premium.
I also think part of why the themes don't get stale, right, is not just because they're well made, they're good music and dynamic, but also because you're hardly focusing on the music in some of these situations, especially in Helldivers, because of how, like, ridiculously hectic it gets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it's,
like-
it's very cinematic. It's not really... It just adds to the moment. It's not like... It stands on its own, but it doesn't need to. It elevates the situation. Is that elbow okay? I feel like I want to be here. That should be there. Okay, I think the bones are pretty good. Let me check the eyeball.
Does it have on brain? Is it eyelid bones?
Yeah, that's what those ones in there are. There's a eyelid top, which should be having the correct orientation. I'll probably fix that in post. I think I can, right? I can like toggle skeleton and then just change the orientation and rebuild it. Pretty sure that's a thing with this.
You're like one of the two Maya people, so I got no clue.
Let's put on...
Thunder fans rise up.
hard part's gonna be making sure the jaw is in a spot where it's not. It looks good. I think I might actually want to move it back a little bit.
Hear it? That felt a little illuminity right there. But I know this is automatons.
Okay. Oops. Is that an okay place? Maybe be a bit lower.
I don't think I've heard the low threat theme for any of the factions in a long time because I play on Super Helldive, so it's like every fight is instant 11. Like, we should play it again sometime, dude. They have added so much since you last played.
Yeah, I'd be down. I'm so behind on the war bond, so it's like the past few times I have tried to play it, it's been with Matt, and it's like, what should I be like getting?
Well, I got some insight on that one.
Ooh, that's actually a bit too far.
The more I think about it, the more I feel bad talking about it. It's like, oh yeah, what's it? Like, saying stuff like Anjanath and Barrett. It's like, oh yeah, it's the same skeleton. It's like, nope, I've looked at them. They are very different, right? They have a similar structure to them, but like there is so many additional bones they put onto these things, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it's a base
for an
skeleton,
example.
right? Like, it's the same
Yeah.
base, but like that
Yeah.
doesn't mean
But
that
it's like, you know,
they're entirely the same.
yeah, and it's like talking about it in that way makes it sound like it is easier to do than it is, right? Like,
Now, retargeting's tough. I mean, I'm trying to do that right now, and it's like, yeesh. It's like,
Yeah,
this probably
like,
isn't gonna work at all. Like, I'm still gonna have to do a lot of work for it.
yeah, I remember watching Al retargeting an animation back in ASE, and it took him about as long, not as long as it would have to animate the whole thing, because it was a complex movement, right?
Mm-hmm.
But, like, for something that you're more versed in, like a walk cycle, you could probably just animate it again. And it'd be as quick as retargeting some of these things. Like,
I saw the eye change. Oh, actually, did the orientation change? No, it didn't. Okay, cool.
Yay.
I definitely like Bot's music more than Bug's music. They're both good, but
I definitely like the Terminids more.
really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 100%.
See,
I don't think I've
Terminators
ever
have the
fought the
edge
bug.
because they do play the like the Biletime theme, right? And I really like the Biletime music.
Where are we in the song? So this is about when the Bile Titans started, so I guess this is their heavy.
I think I've literally only ever fought the bugs. Except from the depths.
Hey, Dubs.
If this doesn't sound too much different from what was just going on, right? So, I wonder what that one is. Who is that gonna be for? They're just gonna have Mecha Godzilla? Like,
God, that would be sick though.
I do hope they do a Deep Rock collab at some point. And by that, it's like, just do what they did with the Killzone collab, where it's just like a company that makes guns in universe that just look like the guns from the Killzone franchise and perform similarly, right? You could just have like a Deep Rock company that makes guns that the Helldivers use, right? You could take a couple of the more iconic guns from it. Like, that would be an easy reason to make the, a minigun support weapon. Just do the lead storm from Deep Rock.
Those are some very big curves. Why are they so large?
Whoa.
Look at those feet. Okay, so toggle. Let's see, why are you so large?
I mean, I have them reading a lot. Oh, you mean the ring?
It's
Okay.
the fat. Well, this does have a really high fat value, Dips, so...
Is that maybe it's using the same value you had from...
It's definitely
Acro?
using the same value as Acro, yeah.
I'm such a small fat.
Are you creating gas, Nick?
Digesting. Making gas. Yeah. How you doing, boss? Cranked out some pretty damn good trailers.
I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good this week overall. I got some might be some Mesozoic figures. That's the Cyberzoic ones. They came in the mail yesterday, so I'm messing around with them. So I got an Allosaurus, a Smilodon, a Killer Bather, and a big fucking ARK Dragon, which is really fucking sick.
You got Starscream around.
Wait, as like Ark Dragon?
Arctic. It's like a big
Oh,
fucking
okay.
yeah. The big snow dragon. It's fucking really cool looking.
Gosh, I know a big snow dragon. It was very scary.
Do you?
Yeah, Zoshia,
Hmm.
whatever the final boss is in Wild. Spoilers!
I don't know if I'd call that snow, but yeah, I'll
He also
leave it
wasn't
there.
even the final boss. It was Arkveld,
I mean, not the
weirdly.
story.
I mean,
the story.
Arkveld
Story
was...
Well,
Nope.
I mean, it's hard for me to say what happened in high rank was a big story, right? Like, it was sort of just, hey, look, this event is happening now. Now this one, right? It wasn't a consistent chain of stuff.
I gotta get back to the Wilds. I took a break. After I beat Zoshia.
I don't really understand how these fat values are dictated.
Okay, I tweet, I hear you say, oh, I should play some more Wilds, then I see it say Forza 5 and then Ark Survival Ascended.
Yeah, I misclicked, bruh. I misclicked.
Twice?
Yeah. Maybe a few more times. Maybe I'll misclick. more.
putting half for all the fat values. Hopefully that works.
It's like, I like both, but I do think bots edge it out for me. It's like, I like Illuminate music as well, but...
Illuminate is very good. I wish it was on the soundtrack.
Illuminate's a bit more, like, low-key with its soundtrack from what I remember, even in the big fights. But then bots, it just, you know, it sounds like Armageddon. Bots see ones and they turn them into zeros. Rivals update. Cryolophosaurus.
Return.
Oh, dude, what's it, Greg? Actually, I've been meaning to tell you, I got gifted a sub for being mean to Rebecca the other day. It was great.
I feel like that's the right way to earn subs on.
I was bullying her in a, Twitch chat.
W.
And someone was just like, respect.
I like this.
I like this.
Heavy is the head that bullies the streamer. Nobody respects the bully, dude. Like, you know how hard it is to bully someone?
Okay, those are basically done. I think I just gotta do the toes.
Happy says he's away at the moment. I'm going to talk about the campaign then. No.
He's lying.
So many funny things. System of a Down and just Markiplier saying a bunch of random stuff to some music. Yeah, actually, yeah. I think Sappy heard what you said on the stream about Arkveld being the final boss, and he says saying that Arkveld is the final boss is like saying Ruiner Gigante is the final boss of Iceborne. And I agree with that, right? It's the same sort of thing, right? Just grinding HR.
But I mean, Ruiner isn't a story thing. Like, you fight him before Shara, and then you unlock him. Arkveld is straight up like a whole engagement. Like, it's an assignment, right? So, like, by that technicality, he is still the final boss, technically, as weird as it sounds.
It's like...
Is it by your own order?
Like, when I say final boss, I'm more talking of the story, right? And I can't really call the high rank stuff a story, right? It's not got like it just doesn't have the stuff, right? You don't lead into it or anything. It's just, all right, you hit the right HR, go do this.
But I mean, that was a thing in Iceborne too. like in World even. It's like with the elders, it's like investigate these guys until you can fight them. It's like that's still.
Well, yeah, but that's different, right? With that, there wasn't like a HR grind or anything to get to fighting Kushala or anything. You went out and grabbed tracks, right?
I mean, I think that's just semantics at that point. Like, I would still, like, I would look at it as like, if it's an assignment, it's not replayable. It's part of the story, right? It's your main quest in the game. Like, and if you don't complete that Arkveld assignment, you can't fight him, like, in the game.
Yeah.
Like, you have to do that. So, he is technically the final boss of the story. He's the last thing you fight before the story completes itself. So, like, that's my definition for me. Like, I agree with you, right? Like, I think it's silly. Like, I wouldn't say that, but, like, because, like, I think it's weird that Zoshia, like, why don't they just flip them? You know what I mean? Like, it feels more appropriate to have them flipped in the narrative.
I didn't realize that there was more after Zoshius, and I have to play more.
I mean, it's like, there's a bunch of returning monsters, like, it's like what Nick's saying, right? Like, the high rank is kind of weird. It feels almost like an afterthought, because it's like, hey, some weird shit's happening. Go fight stuff for a while and tell us what weird shit's happening. And then you do that, and it's like, look at this weird thing. Like, that's pretty much high rank.
Yeah, that's funny. I liked the sort of openness that high rank had, right? Where you did just go out and beat the snot out of things that you wanted for their gear, right?
Yeah.
And found the stuff. I enjoyed that. And I see, it's like, because the way World got around having the narrative mixed in is, you know, they had that pink Raytheon track gathering time, right?
Yeah.
You're supposed to do that while you went and smacked some things, and then they did it again with Nergigante. It's like, hey, look, gather these tracks, and whilst you're doing that, go beat the snot out of some of the more powerful monsters that have shown up so you can put on better gear, right? Wilds, they just said, alright, get out there, kick some tail. If you get your, you get your ass beat, make better gear. It's like,
Hello.
Hey, Rebecca.
Dark Edge TV.
How's it going?
I'm back.
Pretty good. Just tried to build stuff. It
How's
looks
it
like
going
it's
building the
working.
stuff?
yeah, that's looking better.
Oh. And then it decided not to.
So some of them are getting made better.
I've never seen a rig in Maya, and that looked wild.
Yeah, I don't know why.
What other parameters are there to dictate the controls?
I mean, all I see is fat. So...
I mean, was there a radius one or anything like
Lose
that?
some weight, bro.
Can I, like, add all of these? No, I don't think there's radius. I think it's just fat. It seems like that's what fat is. Because, well, there's a radius right there. Okay, so 1, 1, 1, 1. I think they're all just 1, though. Okay, those are 0.5. 1. It's 1.
Are those changed from the values they had before, the fat values?
Here, I'll grab, like, the head. Or, I guess the main root would be the easiest to see. Okay, so fat front width, fat width. Thanks
There
for
was
the cheers,
probably like a
Stormbringer.
tutorial. It's
Input.
probably a tutorial you watched with the acro rig. It's just remembering what you did.
Here, I mean, let's just... Here, I'm gonna put in 5. Let's remember the number 35 in case this doesn't work.
Yeah.
Rebuild. I should see that root control shrink. Yeah, it's definitely smaller there, but then the controller itself isn't changing. I wonder... Okay, so let me go back to this. Let's do 35.
35.
I think what it might be, so I see there's a keep all here. Keep custom controller shape. Okay, yeah, so let's toggle and then rebuild without keep all on. Maybe that will actually rebuild them.
Maybe it was keeping them the size they
Yeah.
were before,
Yeah.
which was for acro.
Nope.
Nope. Because those are the visuals for the controls, right? And that
Yeah.
would be separate to the actual, what's it, the thing that was reading. So maybe there's a settings for like control size or something. Maybe it's not even the building the rig that's the issue, it's just the size of...
Yeah, I don't know. Joint display, placement, add joints, auto orient. Toggle. Oh, here, there's delete advanced. So let's try and do that. And then build advanced. This object is called geometry. Okay, I think it was still trying to fit it to acros. Let's see. Okay, yep,
There we go.
much better. Still a little chaotic. Can probably decrease the size a good bit. I think it's just the controllers on the body that are still too big, but... Okay, so... Toggle... Delete... And then... It's 35, so let's do 25... 25... 2.5... 20...
Yeah, people are appreciating the Helldivers music. Happy to see it. How many people are still playing Helldivers?
We should do like repo or something on the stream. I feel like that'd be fun.
Okay, so Helldivers, it's like Helldivers is still sitting around 50k at the 24-hour peak, which I think is respectable.
Yeah.
Rogue, remember to save and stretch, bro.
Did it say that?
Said that a bit ago.
I think
Yeah,
my
but-
monitor has to refresh too, actually, so I probably should do that. So let's make the tail smaller. 2.5.
Alright, so Ark Survival Evolved had a 31k peak.
Peaked in high school.
Kind of crazy, because I was in high school when this thing peaked.
That is, yeah, me too.
Wait, you were in high school, a survival evolved?
I think so.
That's fucking
Like,
weird, dude.
Because
I
how
was-
many years ago was it?
I was
Eight,
graduating
10?
my master's degree.
10. Oh yeah, no, 10. Then I would have been 16 when it came out. If it was
That-
10 years ago.
That is so weird. I'm so old.
Fucking
You're
fossil.
gonna die soon.
Your fate draws ever closer.
It does for all of us.
Nah, I'm too
Yeah. Nah, I'd win.
Okay, so I guess to fix that issue, I just need to delete the skeleton every time. That's a little scary.
So, actually... Oh, the 24-hour peak for Survival Ascended is actually the current player count. which is 21,470. So adding survival evolved max 24-hour peak with Ascendant's 24-hour peak. It's only slightly higher than Helldiver's 24-hour peak. By like maybe what, 2,000?
That's pretty good.
Okay, this is looking a lot better. Delete.
And I think Helldiver's all-time peak is higher than either. Yeah, ASA's all-time peak wasn't even 100k. ASE's was 250k. Helldiver's was 458k.
Really curious how Lost Colony is gonna do if I break the peak.
I don't know if
That's on
it'll.
Steam. I imagine like we don't have access to console, right?
Yeah, the console numbers, yeah.
I wish we could
And I
see
mean-
console numbers. I'm curious.
Yeah.
That's true.
And Helldivers only has PlayStation for console numbers, but. And then Wilds is just sitting here, 1.3 million.
Sounds about right.
He did pretty good. He did alright. Almost, what, 4 times better than what World did when it dropped. Like, that advertisement kind of got crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, so 10 on each of those.
It makes me sad, because I think, yeah, if they just put a little more effort into Exoprimal's advertisement, I might have gotten something.
Should have called it Dino Hunter.
Yeah. They should have called it Crisis of Dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Pissed off all of the Dino Crisis people. Even more. I wanted to punch someone in the mouth when they said Exoprimal shouldn't have been made and they should have just made Dino Crisis. I wanted to like grab his lower jaw and just pull it off. That guy has a couple of L tags, but that's like the biggest one I've seen. I almost read loving the shirt as loving the shit. Dun, 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 dun.
Where is...
That's Extraction.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, that's pretty good looking, I think. Can I change you? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Dun.
And I really wish there was an easy way to have like Maya rig stuff and Blender rig stuff compatible.
Yeah. What's weird, it's crazy too, right? Because there's actually a way to get Maya curves and controllers to import into Unreal. So like I could make a control rig with this stuff in Unreal, but I can't get it in the Blender. Like,
It makes me sad because like it would make working and collaborating potentially way better.
yeah, for sure.
So what's it? I think think Al talked about there being potential something, or just, you know, having to, you know, they just need to have the same bone names and have the same control rigs. But
I love this part of the song.
That bro was gonna refresh his monitors and stretch and save.
Yeah, I'm trying to get this done first because it's almost complete. Just deleting some bones that don't need to be there. I guess I should add the throat too.
should give him a bone in his crest so that when he growls it can reverberate and shake or whatever. That'd be goofy.
That might look a little not good.
Nah, all you gotta do is just make the shake so impossibly small. Or you could make it get bigger, so he gets angry and it just...
Go big mode.
Also, actually, I saw a really fucking cool Dilophosaurus. There was a trailer, you know, have you seen Dinosauria?
No.
Okay, it's like this guy does it on his own, I think.
It's
And they're just, what's it? Nice, really nice, like, dinosaurs. They got, it's more cartoony and cel-shaded in terms of the graphics, but like the models themselves are leaning more. But yeah, Dinosauria is nice, and they had a Dillo, and it actually had feathers on the crest, and it looked really cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, actually, I'll get a shot of it because you see its head very briefly, but it's really cool. They actually had Acro in the thing, but it's like I like the style. Legit, I'd probably play a whole game in a style like that. It's just nice, easy on the eyes. The textures wouldn't be super insane resolution, so it would run pretty well. Where is the Dillo? There we go. I'll post it in the stream chat. Patreon stream chat. I'll also nab their acro since there's the Dillo and the acro.
Okay. So combine you to that.
What have you missed? Kruger's been rigging the whole time, setting up the bones.
Yeah. It's pretty bony in here.
Imagine being bony.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be
I'd
me.
rather be
Ratty moment.
rather be a gelatinous mass.
Depths moment.
Dang.
What to do? Because right now I'm just sitting here watching the stream, which is a thing to do, obviously, but I want to be productive.
Hold on, give me a sec. Hey, hey. That's not a thing.
Hey.
Sit down. Don't be a troublemaker.
With animations, I think I actually quite enjoy doing idle animations.
I mean, they're like the baseline for how you want the creature to behave, so they're fun to do.
I didn't get to show you the one I did for a compy, did I?
Mm-mm.
No, I think I did. Maybe I did. But yeah, what's it? I enjoy doing idols. Dan Brittany, by your rival.
Okay. Pause the music for here. I believe the rig is about ready. Let's see. Got some throat pouch stuff. No idea if it'll work. Did it mirror it? What did it call that side? Okay, that works. Maybe that should be a bit higher, actually. The pouch is going to be tricky. Let's put you like there.
Thing I will say is it's like I have trouble doing animations for people who aren't me because it's like I hate waiting for feedback on it.
Well, that's
right?
totally
Like,
fair.
I just have
Like-
a hard time working on stuff I'm not interested in. I think that's pretty normal for most people, though.
Yeah, that's like
Oh, sorry, Nick. Were you replying like to the chat here?
sort of.
I was not listening.
No, it's okay. It's like I'm not. I'm keeping it in there, and I was just
Yeah.
thinking about that.
Gotcha.
And
Yeah.
That was like I thought I'd mention it. It's like because I mean it's a little applicable to the stuff I did for Paleo Arc, right? I was getting it's like because you know I made like 3 elasmo bites before I got any feedback on them, really. And it's like if I was told that all of them were bad, I'd shoot Debs and then myself.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as long as you get depth out of the way, I think it's fine.
I get what you mean, though. Yeah. I know for the context of what I just messaged you with, people would actually be, you know, they. It's no polite way to say it. You would get feedback faster.
Yeah. That's it.
Okay.
I also don't have a exceptionally I don't have a high level of confidence in the stuff.
Well, that's just
It's like I make
practice and
stuff.
working
It's
on it.
all
You know?
right? Like it's all right? Like I could do okay stuff. Like I'm very happy with the little compy idol I did. That crap took what? 2-3 hours? I don't even remember. It took me a little bit, but I was very happy with it.
Alright guys, I'm going to do a stretch break and let my monitors refresh so they don't get screen burn. So I will be back in a few minutes.
Alright. This is my opportunity to
right.
Quickly, say something
We are
inappropriate for.
Don't do that. You're live. No.
Rah!
Let's see. What else do we have? We could just do the main one. No, we were listening to that one. I wonder if I can. Like, I wonder if it updates on Amazon or something. Can I? Like, do they have Illuminate now? No, they don't. That's unfortunate.
Alright, I will be back.
How's the cryo rig been going?
I mean, I think we're at the point now where I would start doing the paint weights and such. So getting there.
Fun part.
I don't know what that means, but I can't wait to see it. Very
It's weight
cool.
painting.
Oh. Ugh. Ugh.
Yeah.
I hate weight painting, especially in Maya.
Okay, well, here you go, Nick. So I'm looking at the site where I grab a lot of my game music, and somebody uploaded, like, basically each track separately. So there's bug, no enemy presence, bug enemy presence far, bug enemy presence close, bug combat, bug elite. And then it's the same thing for bots. Actually, there isn't any bots presence far. Illuminate is also the same. No presence, far presence, close presence, combat, and elite.
Funny because there's no enemy that triggers the elite music, I don't think, for Illuminate.
So let's see. So bug, no enemy presence. Yeah, that's just the ambience. Presence far. Yeah, spooky strings, and then close is probably going to have that brass. Or the strings, rather. Yeah. And then bug elite, I assume, is... Yep.
Yep. It's not just the Wild Titan who plays this music, actually.
Yeah, it's the guys with the big tentacles, too, right? Yeah, impalers. Let's go to... So that's close. What is regular combat? Okay.
Have you even fought Illuminate?
Yeah, I've fought plenty with Matt. It's probably kind of why I stopped, because I got a little bored of them. I was waiting for more units to be added.
Oh.
Yeah, when they came out, I
they're
played
not
a bunch
really
with Matt.
fully-fledged. Yeah, they're not really a fully fledged faction yet.
Mm-hmm. Still cool, but wish there was more. I got super tired of the zombie people.
The fact that they're called voteless is so amazing.
Okay. So, paint wait time.
That Sonic gif is so wretched.
I hate it. Every time I see it, it's just yeah. And I swear it's everywhere.
I love that. I love the fucking image Cyborg just snapped. It's just got him, the hands together and the tongue sticking out.
Yeah. It's so creepy.
With the long human fingers. I think my new favorite gif is that one of the elephant kicking the ball into the... I think that's a midget? And then dragging them around by the leg with its trunk.
I thought it was a kid.
I mean, that's like, I thought so at first too, but looking at it again, like the proportions, I think that's a little person.
Oh. Huh.
Probably the guy from Jackass.
Yeah, actually that makes sense.
Putting Mini-Me up against an elephant.
Okay.
I love elephants. Second favorite animal.
Paint wait time.
Godspeed.
If only I...
At least I have good paint weight tools.
Mm.
Ooh, and there's an update.
I'm gonna watch me grubby mitts.
Install now. Gotta close Maya. Maya's closed, I promise. Thank you.
Ugh. Shh. 7 a.m. Sun might come up soon.
Man, our sun's up at like 6.
Yeah, honestly, it's still pretty goddamn dark out there. If the sun's coming, it's real far away. You are my sunshine.
Okay.
Oh. I'm so sad.
Ooh, those are some... That's some funky topology.
Why would... I think this is the 3rd time I've fought Nightshade Paluma as an urgent quest in now, and it doesn't get better. Like, it is the worst fight in the game. No one even got close.
Okay. Yep, that's definitely elites.
Oh, I guess it does play that then. 'Cause yeah, that's when the harvesters show up.
That's such a good part of the song.
Nightshade hit me with one attack, so I lose. Yep. Not even to him killing me, just the timer. Like, I reckon if I was using a bow gun, I wouldn't be fussed. But he is flying the entire hunt. He does not land. The only time he's on the ground is at the very start of the quest. He wastes so much time. Get him away from me. Like, it's not even hard to survive against this guy. He just doesn't play the game.
Let's see. What else do we want
Jesus
to
Christ.
listen to?
That's awful. But he's dead now, so screw you, Nightshade Palomo. Get out of my sight.
Might actually switch my desk real quick. I've been standing this entire time. Switch to sitting desk.
So happy Nightshade Palomo's gonna spawn in the wild now. Again, you have to hit me for me to be able to counter you. Idiots.
I'm not really sure what I want to listen to. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna listen to this guy because it's cool. Guess I should turn on my music display again. I'll just like smooth all of these weights. Let's do like a big smooth. This is Cryo, Stormbringer. Loki's sending me some progress updates on the hair cards, and it looks really good. Dude is extra fluffy around the head now.
Very nice.
Good.
Okay. Man, these joints are all so, like, out of order.
Oh, this is the guy who stabs himself in the head or whatever. I don't know, it's a From Soft boss.
Midra.
Yeah, he is pretty mid.
Nah, he's great.
He's just a big fucking eyeball. Sorry, a fireball. I actually might lay down a bit. Yeah, the sun's starting to come up. Must mean it's bedtime. I need to work on the map more, but also... How long does it take to open? 'Cause it's 7,000 by 7,000 now, so... Okay, yeah, that was still reasonably quick.
You working on the map?
Not for ARK. Because
What's
ARK
it for?
sucks. D&D campaign.
Oh, nice.
How are you? You're a lot smoother.
Stretch.
How's your head? Okay, gotta fix some of those weights. I guess the really important one is the jaw. How's the jaw? Nope. Oh, clothes is nice though. Yay! So it's just a weighted thing. Okay. So in that case, I need head, and where is jaw? Yeah, these are super out of order. Where is the jaw? Pouch head. Elbow, chest. Is your jaw not there? Or is it not called jaw? No, it's jaw. Huh, okay. It's not in the list of influences. How's that work? That's very strange. So you're trying to tell me you have no influence? You just moved. How could you not have influence? Doing one of those things again where yeah, something's wrong. It's telling me it doesn't have influence, but it definitely does.
Oh. I remember this one. I almost said Placidosax. Fucking Bale.
So if I do this, what happens?
Apparently you were talking with Jimmy about a haircard add-on, Kristen's saying?
Mm-hmm.
I have some information on that, I suppose. Kristen's, I'll say, asking for a friend. That friend being Tristan. Told me to ask Gary what's up with this blender add-on. Because we're done with waiting for Al to make the hair cards on the thing, I think.
I mean, he can ask Jimmy. I gave Jimmy the hair card add-on. That's just called Hair Tools.
Okay, yeah, I think just need the name. Getting anything out of Jimmy, you know.
How come you're done waiting with Al? Or is it just taking a while?
Yeah, no, because it's like Al's just busy. Right?
Oh, fair enough.
He told you this.
Did I know this? I don't know.
No, I'm saying to Nick.
Don't worry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, it's like, I'm guessing that's why Tristan's asking me, right?
Yeah.
So that he can do the haircuts. You just put on the fucking gauntlet and do it himself.
Ooh.
Well, Morrow sent me something about haircuts a long time ago. I'll see if I can find if it's relevant.
This is the map I'm jigging with.
Okay, something about the
I've
lights
got
are being
a lot more to
funky.
go.
Oh, that's looking really cool.
I've got lots more to go. This is the area I'm working on right now. I just have no idea what else to put around here. I guess I should go to here. It's as small as you go, okay, so then.
Oh, I'm not sure if it'll help, but I'll send this hair card thing to Tristan,
They're called
and he can
hair
decide if
tools.
it's useful. You what? Sorry?
What's it called?
It's a website called CG Pal Fiber Shop, and it seems to be more about like making hair card textures, but I'm not sure if it's anything to do with actually, you know, pasting them on the mesh.
Mm-hmm. I mean, both would be helpful, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know why mirroring is doing that, but it's kind of pissing me off now. I'm gonna just close my eyes, I suppose. That skinning tool is nice, but sometimes I don't really know what it's doing, and it just kind of bugs out real bad. Yeah, it's definitely not showing the correct weights. Is this tool just bust? What is happening? Okay, so throat pouch is being fucked. Okay, so it was the filter pouch that was being fucked up.
That looks really nice, the way it closes. It's very clean.
Yeah, just a lot of fine tuning until it's nice. So get that top lip. Swap that out just a tiny bit.
There we go.
Inside the mouth doesn't matter too much because you won't see that. Okay, and then we will mirror. Let's put a different texture on here so I can see this better. Layer, diffuse. See a little bit going on there. How do you open? Okay, so let's better. What else do we have? That one's pretty good. Okay, so let's do the fucking pouch. This is gonna be tricky. I think I will have to... I'll have to have the pouch have a constraint to this joint, so when the head rotates it doesn't go too far away. Actually, it doesn't go too far away as is. Yeah, actually it looks like I shouldn't really have to worry about that. I'll do it anyway.
Makes you fast. Too fast. Use it anyway.
Constrain. Maintain offset. Do I remember how to do this? I don't think I do. So that and grab that. I'm just gonna leave it for now. It's not really getting anywhere.
There goes the kit for me. Reached my daily quota of dev kit crashes.
That and then throw power center. So we can do like that. Okay. There we go. This turning the stretchy off helped. Okay, pretty good paint weights there.
Oh, that's looking really nice.
Now let's see if this works. Oh, they're locked. That's why. What if I do this?
Okay.
Huh.
Why are they locked? Throw pouch center FK. Is there an FK there? I can't see. Oh shit, there is. Okay. So I gotta scale those up. Okay, let's save before I possibly absolutely obliterate the skeleton. Yeah, that won't work. I'm gonna have to. I'll just tie it to. I'll make a tribute on the head. Because here, let's see if I turn them off. Can I make you a selectable thingy? How do I do that? Selection display. Select sets. Is it that? Does that work? So now if I click that, there we go. And what if I scale now? There we go. Okay.
Oh, that's freaky.
And it is expanding those too, which is awesome because those will be the jiggle joints.
Oh.
So it's -33 looks like the magic
Hey,
number
don't
for the
suffer.
throat being closed. For the mouth. Alright, so let's smooth this out a little. So throat pouch. What's nice about this add-on is I can do it in real time, so I can pose shit and then be like, okay, where should the weights be going? Let's smooth out this back end too. That is a lot of liquid. Alright. What else do I have that I can listen to?
Me.
I'll just do this, the sad shaman village. Did you say you, Nick?
Yeah, I did.
Listening to you has never led me astray, except for that one time.
Which one time there's been a few.
That's the joke. Okay, so that's looking smoother. Let's make you not so severe of a pouch. What if I just make you bigger? There we go.
Happy Minmai doesn't have a big nose. Like that. Because, like, you know, I gave Saurus a big nose because I thought, haha, funny, right? Then Matasabara has a big nose, so obviously I gave it a big nose. I don't want people to think I've got a thing for noses. I don't.
When I was hanging out with Teresa last night, we were watching a video that's just like all of the creatures in the prehistoric kingdom, because I haven't kept up with it in a while. I didn't know that Metaburo was in it.
Yeah, no, it looks really nice.
I like their Iguanodon a lot. Their Iguanodon
Yeah,
looks very nice.
He's a hench motherfucker, he is. Chunky.
Okay, that is much better. And that third pouch center.
Man, can you even fucking see that grass? Why am I putting it on there? I don't think I'm ever gonna have. Maybe I will. Maybe I will have a thing where it's this zoomed in, right? I like how I'm putting the forest on the lower side, which would... It don't matter. It don't matter. It's all good. It's fine.
It's fine.
No, it's not. Nothing is fine.
It's never fine. If you're gonna tell yourself it's fine, it's not fine.
No.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
I don't.
Honestly, I'm just treating these hills as rocks, right? I'm making them small enough to be so. Just to add a little bit more texture to what's going on.
And you know what I want to listen to? This song is making me want to listen to it. Do I have...
How are you?
I'm alright, thank you. How are you?
Alive.
Alive is good.
Hi.
Okay, my morning wake up alarm.
And alive.
Alright.
We do like being alive.
I guess I've gotta go to sleep. My wake up alarm just played.
Is that what that means?
Yeah. Yeah, no, because it's, remember, I'm in Upside Down Land, right?
Yeah. I'm glad you've admitted to it finally.
I'm gonna blow up your house.
Okay, that needs to come back to the drop more. Okay.
Oh.
Is
Wow.
that a bad okay?
Yeah.
I didn't look like one.
It's freaking out for... Is it because of this? I think that's why. I think it was... Okay, no, there's something else going on.
Alright.
Yeah, there's something that's not quite understanding. Alright, let's see, so... Honestly, the jaw extending a little bit isn't much of a problem. Well, that's a pouch. How does it look if I shrink it? So we're at 2. Let's go back to 1. if I do 0.5? Nice.
He looks really cute.
So that would probably be the default state for the pouch. What if I do 0.1? Wow. So if I do 0?
Ooh.
I like 0, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude
It's
is
very nice.
Dude is lean.
What does 3 look like?
So here, can I just don't do it on one axis. Why are you doing it on one axis? 5.
Oh. I think Nick will like that.
Hello, Anole Lizard.
3.
Got a whole, like, fish in there.
The physics are gonna be very fun.
3 honestly even looks too big. Like, for, like, fully blobbed up, but I guess.
Yeah, I think 2 is pretty good, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now all I gotta do is make that part of the jaw not as reactive to it. So let's see, let's set all these back. We will save. Is it initialize? Is that what fixes it? So now if I try to paint on you, are you gonna freak out? No, cool, okay. So what I want to do then is grab that fella, expand it. Let's close the jaw. -33. Okay, so that line is what I want to kind of grab. Fine, stretching out the jaw a little bit, but I don't want it too severe. Okay, how does that look? Much better, okay.
I might have skedaddled for maybe a while, actually. I might have. This is probably me for the stream. I'm probably gonna lay down soon.
Alright, dude.
Hi, Nick.
Catch you later, bud.
Cheers. Mwah.
Aw. Alright, and then 1. Okay, let's initialize. Cool. Okay, so I think the head portion is, well, I haven't done the eyelids, I guess, but the head portion is done. Neck is deforming really nice. Could probably actually bring a bit more of that back. How does that expand? Yeah, no, you know what, that's fine. I wonder if you're at 0. Yeah, actually, that's pretty good. I think if anything, let's do a little tiny bit on the neck here.
Oh, cat's calling. Be right back.
Okay. I think that's good. Yeah, that's good. Now, really quick, let's bring you guys. So this will be really easy because you only need 2 influences. You need the jaw and the head. Very nice. this while I'm at it. I will do the eyes. Okay. The roadmap after this guy is Conka. It's Cryo, Conka, and Brekkie.
Oh, when are you gonna do the converter stuff? Because people keep asking me about that.
I have
Dates for the other.
no idea.
Alright. If you need me to work on converter for the Dino Ethereum, I can do that whenever you send the mod files over and once they get dev kit updates.
Okay.
It shouldn't be too hard to do the converter stuff though. Like you just import the files and make whatever other changes you wanted for the update.
This is going to be the hard part. Actually, this part's not too bad, honestly. Okay. Looks good so far. Does the top close? So look right about there. And then just smooth this until it looks good. That is indeed a closed eyeball. Okay, that is the eye. So we can mirror that. Cool. Very nice. So now I believe both eyes should move. Yes. Oh, but that is a little funky. There we go. Locked influences. Not displaying correctly. It's definitely working. Oh, maybe it's not. Yeah, it's not. Okay. Okay, what's going on with you? Okay, something funky's going on with the eyeball. This eye's throwing me off real bad. Maybe I just gotta save and close my eye or something. Why does it have good eyes? Because it looks cool. that's always been the reason. Oh. So now it works. That was weird. Okay. I just had to like change the mode for a sec. Oh, and of course there's an issue somewhere. Can't be that easy. Man, these weights just get real funky all of a sudden. just started school for animation. Your work in the Paleo ARK teams as well are a big inspiration. I was wondering if you do any one-on-one lessons. No, I don't, unfortunately. I don't really have the time to spare for that. That'd be cool. I'm not opposed to the idea. I just can't feasibly do it. I'm too busy.
Crazy how after what 8-10 years of doing this, like your knowledge is pretty much, well, it's valuable, worth something at this point. Doing all this.
Yeah, I mean, if you put me in like a game studio, what I'm doing isn't different from what they're doing. It's just what I'm doing is called modding. Like, I'm doing the same stuff that they would do. There's a reason this stuff is becoming official, right? It's because it's comparable to official quality. So, like, I think it's fair to say that I have knowledge to impart on people. Plus, I was a teacher, so that kind of helps.
Every guy used to be a teacher, too. Damn, nobody's here, holy crap, this movie season 2.
Yeah, it's almost 6 already, it's chilling out a lot.
It's a Friday, though, and shit.
Is the root fucking abducting a bunch of fucking weights? It is. Okay. It's like, why is the root... Why do you do this? Everything's good here, so that's good. Alright, so I think the head areas. Well, I guess I still have the tongue. Fuck.
goodness. I Garuga. Think I'll have to go AFK again.
Okay.
So mean, bro.
Not mean. Keeping it
It's little
real.
mean. It's a little mean.
What have I missed?
Just paint weights.
How's that?
It's fine.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Normally aren't paint weights like a pain?
Yeah, but I mean not. It's like not any more than they would normally be, you know.
So I imagine the skeletons working intended.
I mean, I won't know until I can test an animation on it.
Oh.
That's kind of the whole
Okay.
point of paint weights is I need weights on the bones first.
Gotcha.
Scary. I'm scared.
You want me to hold your hand, Sway?
Your hands are like really cold, dude. So
I
Not
am
bad.
being signaled to by
Wait.
my wife that dinner is ready, so I'm probably gonna call the stream here in a moment.
Yum.
Wow. Just as I get here.
Haven't you been here most of the time?
No.
Yeah, but I was
Gone
half
for a
asleep,
good
and then I
while.
went to check something else, and then I came back.
You should have stayed. You said you were half asleep, man.
What?
You said you were half asleep.
Well, still am.
Okay.
That's
yeah.
another
I
shot.
figure out the moth.
This is a good stopping point.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Alright, Gruga, you
Yeah,
have a
looks
good
happy.
dinner. I'm staring.
See, jaw closes.
Ooh.
And,
Does his neck do a funny?
yeah, hold on. I gotta grab it.
What the fuck was that drop down? Just you can make the bone a different color. What was that? Oh. Ooh.
Goodness gracious.
Make his neck do like a weird turtle thing.
Is that changing the spikes? It is.
On his neck?
Yeah,
It is.
those are moving.
I'm staring at him. Yeah, they are.
Damn.
Is the mesh changing up there? It's not. Okay.
They're just slightly weighted to it.
Let's look at the bottom of them too. Will his pouch extend infinitely like how gas bags can do it, depending on the oxygen?
No.
Oh, man. I wanted to see that thing drag on the fucking ground.
Okay. Now it should. Oops. There we go. Now they're not.
Gamer.
Yep, and then he's got his eye too, so eyes move.
Does he blink?
Yeah, blinking works. I just don't have it set up to the head yet, but the eyes close properly. Here.
Yeah.
Yep. So, good stopping point. And then let's open that back up. Make sure that's one. Okay, cool. And then the neck is working for the most part. So,
What move?
looks like there's something there. Some weird paint weight. Yeah.
Almost ready for animations. It's a test. You're just gonna drag like, because this is Acro's rig, right?
I'm gonna try. It probably won't
You're just
work
gonna
very
try to-
well, but I'll see.
Yeah.
Okay, people on Twitch and YouTube, I'm done for the day. We will continue what we were doing next Friday for you guys. So I will catch all of you guys later. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.